And so we open up with a gap down right off the bat. Insane. We wouldn't expect anything else, in my opinion. Welcome, everybody. Insane shit happening. We open up with a gap down. Price is starting to move back up. Actually, speed of tape. It's a pretty thin book, I think. Gonna give this a little time to settle. But with the conflict, I would expect us to have some volatility to start, and secondly, price to make lower lows. There's just too much shit going on. I would love for it to come back and gap up before continuing down. That would be awesome. So New York close. Let's draw a line here. That's our New York close. We gap down 317 points. All the way down to this point of control almost of this lower profile. Crazy. Pretty big gap down, actually. So 300 plus points. Will the gap fill? Nobody knows until it happens or doesn't happen. So far, it looks like a channel. Maybe I'll add a pop-up chat today. Maybe I'll add a pop-up chat today. All right, stream's functioning well. So I think today's an opportunity to need to sign some documents here real quick. Maybe because it's a new month. It's a data agreement document. All right. So we're in. So I have two futures desk accounts. I'm not doing a lot of profiling here unless I'm on my phone. And this is NQ. We're going to mess with MNQ today. We're going to clear all these drawings out. It's just in the way. And we have two prop firm accounts here. This one has a balance of 1,000 or negative 1,000. We have a $3,000 drawdown. It's a static 100K account. I failed it multiple times just punting. We also have an end of day drawdown account, which is actually up 877. And it's a 100K end of day trailing drawdown. So we'll have this off screen, but maybe taking some positions on that account. So speed of tape, price broke out of the channel, came back up, and we're just kind of hanging out at the moment. So on this overnight or Sunday open POC, we had some aggressive buyers step up, protect, move the price back up. Haven't seen much on the, oh, here's another aggressive buyer at the value area high, stepped up. And now we're in this upward channel. And lots of buying happening down here at this POC. Some more buying happening up here at the value area high. So interestingly enough, we have quite a bit of buying going on right now. But we did start with a 300 point gap to the bottom. Very interesting day, to say the least, with the Iran, excuse me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but that conflict is, I believe, is going to cause some volatility tomorrow morning or tonight during the London session. At the moment, I'm not necessarily looking to get into a position, but if something presents itself, I may take an opportunity. So just looking at the market dynamics right now, we are definitely in a position where buyers are in control. We also see more buying aggression and pressure than selling aggression. So I don't think it's wrong to take a little shot here at the bottom of this channel to possibly try to work our way back up to the top. But considering the situation, I'm just going to hang out and just see how it plays out. The fact that we broke back into this channel and the lower level is holding, we tap back into that zone and we are moving back up, that would have actually been a pretty damn good trade. Easily get a 1-to-1 on that. But I do expect to see some resistance to push the price down at some point. But right now, this channel looks clean. You might see a reaction from where I've placed this blue line. If not, I expect we come all the way back up to the value area low or the point of control for the Friday session. See, we've retraced 182 points from 328. So just for the fun of it, let's draw a fib from close Friday down to today's open. So it's a 50% retracement. We have another effort zone to buy. And for this daily profile, we're going to add in a developing VWAP. So we broke out of that channel. Had some buying pressure up here, but sellers are stepping in. Is this a pullback? Pretty insane, wacky price action though. So I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the book. I'm going to pull the book up. Take a quick look at the order book. So it's very very thin. Very thin. Let's look at some other markets because we're definitely not trading NASDAQ right now. Let's look at gold. Also very thin. Interesting. So micro Bitcoin. Then we have less of a spread. Let's take a look at the micro Bitcoin chart. Not much of a gap at the open. $200 contracts gets absorbed. Man, sellers stepping in. So we did open up with a gap down, but it looks like it was filled already. Or no, it hasn't. This is kind of interesting. I wonder if I need to roll over or something here. Let me check something. Um, Symbol rollover. I don't know why it says needs rollback. I'm confused. Contracts in the rollover window. We just started a new month. Are you sure you want to roll over the instrument? Volumes are still not rolled over to the next contract month. Um, Really? So last trade March 28th. It's got to be a way I can check this. So it's the March contract. Open interest is down. Well, that's settlements. Let's look at open interest. Got a change of 30,000 contracts. Hmm. All right, so I guess rollover isn't till the end of March. We're in the March contract. Rollover is at the end of the March. And here it is. March 2026. It goes April, May, all the way through June. So we probably aren't going to roll until the end of March, like March 20th. It's not March 20th, March 20th. So, all right, I guess I get it. So we're not going to roll over. And we're not going to trade right now. So I don't know whether or not to just call it and maybe come back tonight a little bit later. But I'm not really interested right now in doing much. MBT here is pretty much at a standstill at the moment. And Q looks ugly as fuck. We're going to change this to a 28 range. Still ugly as fuck. Lots of gaps and big spreads. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think this is tradable right now. At least I don't want to. I don't want to do it. So sellers got absorbed here. Back to the session VWAP. These zones are playing out pretty good right now. You know, the volume is low, but maybe we range here for a while. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh my god, I'm yawning like way too much.
A while ago, right? That's a while ago.
Let's check in with Stock Tiger. See what he's talking about.
Apex Cup. Yeah. No fake news, please. No fake news. Dollar is up and the gold is up at the same time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, safe haven.
All right, he's not in any positions either at the moment. I like checking in on his stream. Dude is definitely a gambler.
Order field.
So we're taking a little bit of a short here in our see what's happening here on MBT. It's a mistake. So I'm in a short for Bitcoin right now. 1 micro Bitcoin. There's nothing really exciting going on there, but we're going to take a nice little short on it while we watch NASDAQ flop around. Pretty uneventful. I mean, well, that's not fair to say, okay? Not fair to say at all. I take that back. I take that back. So we've traveled 182 points to the upside and then back 84 points to the downside. Essentially rejecting from the golden pocket where the last aggressive buyers got absorbed. So we have this rejection zone where responsive sellers stepped in. We do have this gap as well. This channel is no longer relevant, but we do have a larger channel. It's like buyers are trying to step in, but sellers are winning for the moment. Retest of the session VWAP. Sell zone gets validated for the moment. Tap off of the VWAP. Can we break structure to the downside? I'm definitely leaning bearish today. And I've already gone over this in another streaming video, but I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So S&P 500 reactions to major geopolitical events related to the Middle East. Most of the time, we're going to have a sell off. And once things stabilize, we have a pretty swift recovery. So I've come through and put a few different scenarios. Scenario one is the one that's most likely. Iran is retaliating. So when these types of things happen, it's kind of a risk off sentiment. And gap down 3 to 5% or more at the open. I don't know if we gap down 3 to 5%, but at the open, but we definitely gap down. $1.28%. So it's a 1.28% gap down on open. Book is still very thin in the NASDAQ with some gaps in prices. So be careful. Be very careful. I'm going to grab a coffee real fast. See all these gaps in the price action? Not good. So just skipped over these 4 ticks right here. Just completely skipped over it. Almost like a single print, right? So we're back into this cuck zone. Retesting the value area high. Returning into the upward channel. Where we had a little bit of a selling response here. Rejecting higher prices. Have a little bit of buying interest here. With our selling interest there. And we're just going to cuck around. Very hesitant to take longs here. Not what I was expecting. I expected the gap down, but not what I was expecting. Which is expected. Expect the unexpected, right? Not what I was expecting. So we have this buy zone here. We also have sellers stepping in. We just did make a higher high. Breaking structure. So do we pull back and continue? It's like higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher highs. Yeah, I'm not liking the volume though. It's very, very thin. Very thin, as you can see. All right, so these effort zones are actually playing out pretty good today. Maybe I spoke too soon. So it looks like Stock Tiger. Well, he was in a position. Let's check in with the audio.
Honestly, I don't know where it's gonna go. It's tough to say where it's gonna go right now. We're kind of flirting in that 61.8 Fibonacci. Obviously, that's where, it's we're finding it hard to get a bounce, but we're also getting a bounce off the lows. So, right, we're
Okay, just like he's saying, all right, so it's hard to tell. Good point, Mr. Stock Tiger. You're 100% right. So as you can see on my chart here, I identified a zone of selling pressure, marked it in red. I identified a zone of buying pressure. And you can see that we're cucking around back and forth. You could play the zone if you wanted to, but because of the thin book, it's really hard to tell the direction. And any big player that steps in either direction can really push the price down quickly. So I don't think there's a lot of protection to protect against a big move right now. And if I had to take a guess, because it's the best I can do is guess, is that we're going to move down. We're going to continue to move down. So we broke through that zone. Let's take another look at the book here. See. Still thin. Got like 1, 2, and 3 orders on the book. It's almost as if the only people that are trading right now are the people that have to be trading right now due to obligations to keep the market going. So I don't need to be trading right now, so I'm definitely not interested in. I'm not fucking with that. All right, so now we are at the value area low. So the algos are essentially just hunting and probing, moving up, moving down. It's our second break of that channel. Let's go ahead and remove that. Yeah, there's nothing to really do here. There's nothing to do here. Nothing to do, nothing to see.
Job, I guess. Limits. Oh, guys, man. Yeah. Guys, 1 second. So Apex website is back up and running. Give you guys a little perspective. Oh no, am I wrong?
Let's see. I have an Apex account with 5 PAs, performance accounts. Yeah, it looks like they're back. Shit, they got new product evals up to 90% off. So let's take a look at this. While there's nothing on the market happening, new Apex website, long overdue. So there's a save now, 90% off discount. It's going to be good for the next 9 days. Welcome to the all new Apex. A new chapter starts now. End of day drawdown, no payout denials, no MAE rule, no 5-to-1 risk reward rule, built in scaling, consistency. Interesting. These are pretty interesting stats. Average monthly compensation to customers sat or 13.71 mil. Total compensation 699 million total compensation to customers in the last 90 days. 75 million. Trade up to 20 accounts, 5 days to payouts, 1 day to pass, no eval consistency rules. 100% requests, rewards, no split on in sim funded. What? One-time fees, no reoccurring billing. Multiple platforms to choose from, no payout denials. What? Simple rules, no gray area, no interpretation, no vague, no obscure, no gimmicks, no hidden, no nothing. 5 trading days, no payout denials, no payout reviews, no video reviews, no chart screenshots, payout confidence, no surprises, no special treatment, everywhere, everyone under the same rule set, transparent, straightforward, no micromanagement, no hassles, simple fairness, freedom. Man, this is okay. Sounds too good to be true, right? What about no longer available for new purchase, not impacted by any new program, no rules or program changes, not retroactive. Legacy PA accounts are not impacted. Still remain on recurrent billing until canceled. Legacy valuations can still be reset. Legacy values continue into, yes, you can have a mix of legacy and new accounts. Okay. So the accounts, end of day drawdown options, intraday, instant PAs coming soon, up to 20 accounts, one time fees. Okay. So fuck, man. Sounds good to me, right? So let's look down here, choose your funded path. I think my voice is clipping into the red zone a little bit. Let's especially when I talk too loud, let's turn that down just a bit. All right. So account types. Just a heads up, the book is still very thin, so nothing to see on the trading front. So 25K rhythmic intraday drawdown, one day to pass, 4 minis, 40 micros, profit target 1500, max drawdown 1000, scaling none, no reset, platform features. So real time data, everything is included. I don't want to use NinjaTrader. One time fee $35 with coupon code. So that's the 90% off. So 25 is $35. Doesn't sound very good. Okay, let's look at the difference here. End of day trail. Same price with coupon code. 40 contracts, micro, 4 mini, 1500 profit, 1000 max drawdown, end of day drawdown type, daily loss limit 500. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, let's go back to intraday here. One-time activation fee, $79 for intraday. 7 days from eval pass, and used to be 48 hours. Payout every 5 days. Max accounts 20. Max contracts in the performance 20 micros, 2 minis. Scaling, yes. So as your account size grows, you can scale up. Max drawdown 1,000. Daily loss limit. Yes, it's enforced. Best trading may not exceed 50% of your total profits. Reset fee not applicable. Payout split 100%. Inactivity. Yes, there's inactivity rules. Max payouts on this account 6. So interesting. All right. One-time fee, no bills. Eval active for 30 days. Will expire after 30 days. No resets. Interesting. Okay, so you have 30 days to pass, essentially. Okay, let's look at the end of day trail. Book is still very thin. Nothing to really see trading wise, unless you just want to gamble. One day to pass. We already looked at all that. Performance account. On the end of day, it's a $99 activation fee. Drawdown type. Daily loss limit 500. So you can lose 50%. Is that a breach? Five trading days. Scale. Max drawdown 1,000. Consistency is the same. No reset fee. 6 max payouts. Okay. Book's still thin. All right, so let's look at the 50K. $39 with coupon. So it's $40. 6 minis. 60 micros. Man, they changed the drawdown to 2,000 from 2,500. So that's crazy. No more 300K accounts. Interesting. So I got the last of the 300K accounts. That's kind of crazy. No scaling. End of day drawdown. I put it on end of day. Performance account. Maximum of 6 payouts. Eval is active for 30 days. Will expire after 30 days. No resets. Okay. 50% consistency rule. No consistency rule on the challenge. And $100 activation fee. You have 7 days to activate. You can get paid out every 5 days. Max account's 20. All right. $100K. 8 micros, 80 minis, 6-3. No more $2,500 drawdown. That kind of sucks. What about on the 50K intraday? No, it's 2,000. So $59 for the 100K. Six payouts max per account, payout split. Consistency rule 50% on the performance accounts. Get paid out every 5 days. Crazy. All right. 59. So 39.40, 59.40, 20 more dollars. So you pay $5 more to access an additional $1,000 of drawdown. And if you want an additional $1,000 of drawdown, it's going to be another $20 for the 100K. This whole starting capital 100K, that's such a bullshit. Should really just be like, okay, you're going to start at zero and you could lose 2,000 or lose 3,000, whatever the case may be. And you don't have 100K. You have $3,000 of drawdown. You need to make 6K before you lose 3K. So this is just like fucking stupid. So whoever initially started this whole thing here is fucking dumb as fuck. People are like, oh, I got a 50K account. I got a 100K account. I got a 100K. No, you don't. You have 3,000 of drawdown. I got a 50K account. 50K. I got 5 50K accounts. That's 250K. I'm a baller. I don't know what voice that was, but market's still thin as fuck. Nothing to trade, nothing to see. Let's look at our legacy stuff. Since I have 5 accounts, new feature, early account update notification. New system designed to help traders stay informed and avoid unnecessary payout denials. So we need 5 trading days of 50K. You break a rule, you have 8 days of suspension. Doesn't say if it's trading day. Crazy. So they're removing profits on violation days. All right. So rules. Half of the max allowed contracts threshold reached. Initial balance plus trailing drawdown plus 100. So that's for scaling. 30% negative P&L rule. 30% negative P&L limits a trader that can incur on any open trade or trades. Provides a structured approach. Under this rule, unrealized open negative P&L cannot exceed 30% of the profit balance at the start of the day. So just stopping excessive loss on any individual trade. Okay. I actually don't mind that rule. 5-to-1 risk to rule no hedging, both long and short positions simultaneously on the same or correlated instruments. Interesting. So it says correlated. Let's so you may not short NQ while long ES or long MES while short mini or micro ES while short. Okay, so that's important to know. So correlated. Traders are allowed to hold a position in one direction, either long or short. Traders also prohibited from using non-directional bias trading when they have open orders for bulk. Fair and professional trading, keeping a path of payout straightforward. Interesting. Basically, hold a position in one direction. No hedging of correlated assets. 5-to-1 risk to reward. Max 5 risk. So that's fair. No position can take more than a 30% loss from your opening balance or starting drawdown, 30% of your starting drawdown amount. And you can scale up once your balance reaches certain thresholds. All right, pretty straightforward. I don't think there's a cap on payouts though for let's look at the payout parameters here. Once you request a payout, you can immediately keep trading. You do not need to wait. Just be sure to trade as if the funds were already approved and removed from your balance, keeping in mind the minimum thresholds. Okay, payouts are entitled to 100% of the first 25K. To request a payout, you must have at least 8 trading days. Profit on 5 of the 8 days of $50 or more. It's $50 or more. Safety net for the first 3 payouts. Safety net is calculated as your drawdown limit plus $100. So you need to have at least drawdown plus $100. 30% consistency rule. Single trading day accounts for more than 30% of your total profit balance. Okay. $50,000 account, calculate safety net of 2,500 plus 100, 2,600. Draw down 2,500, which is a balance of 52,600. The trader can request a payout of 500, leaving a balance of 52,100, which is the drawdown. Okay, so I need to profit first here. So it's gonna be a while till I get a profit. Till I get a payout. It's gonna be a while. So I have a 300. I need to be at 307, 100. This is cool. The website looks good. Max payout 3,500 on a 300K. 2,000. First 5 payouts on a 50K. Okay, so it looks pretty cut and dry, straightforward. Um, the only thing that I looks like I don't like is the price. So there you go. Website easy to browse, easy to find information. Um, I like it. So let's look at our dashboard now. I think we need to add in a find my phone double authentication. All right, so this looks the same. So we got 5 PAs, 300, and 450s. And these are legacy. All right, so this looks different. This is nice. This looks good. Wow, this shit looks good, actually. All right, I like it. All right, it's enough of that. This zone here, just kind of cucking around. Let's turn that into gray area. Just kind of cucking around right there. All right, so the sad thing here is that there's really no trading to be had right now. So I think the best thing to do is just shut down the stream, go do something else with my time. Because if we look at the order book here, very thin for NQ. So it's just not even worth trading right now. So that being said, y'all, if you are trading, be careful. I thought this would be a little bit more volatile. The gap down was expected. So I'm surprised that price is pretty much holding this range up here. But I'm not interested in trading right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and shut it down. Get the eyes off the screen. Save our energy for later. Again, best of luck. Safe trading. I'm going to go check in on Stock Tiger's stream. Talk to you soon, y'all.